Okay, hi guys! Welcome back to the Vortex Level Design Edition. So I've just started working on Fantasy Level 2, and I have my thinking cap on. So let's get started. I had done a little bit of playtesting earlier, and I didn't like the way that these two assets went together because it wasn't uniform and I don't love that. So we're going to fix it. I remove all. So how I'm duplicating object is quite literally selecting the object I want to duplicate, then pressing Control D. That's it. We're done. But you may be wondering why we're creating a maze. So for future level, actually the next level, we are thinking of incorporating a maze-like aspect to the level. So we're doing this in preparation so that the player can get used to what our mazes will look like. So it's only a little area where you have a puzzle to solve, which will then allow you to exit. So at the moment the exit is covered, but they will be removed once the player solves the puzzle. And also, as you can see, I've still kept a lot of things from the first fantasy. This is because, as our concept is about the ill girl who creates this fantasy world in order to help her escape reality and also specifically escape her kidnappers, I wanted to create some source of normalcy and symmetry. So as the levels progress, there will be less symmetry and more of a converged reality, but not yet. So, kept the tree, I've kept the exit, I've rotated it, but I've kept the exit, and I've added some new things to the fan. Because when we dream, they aren't, we'll have variations of the same dream on occasion, however, they won't be identical. So I wanted to recreate that same feeling or that concept. There is an easier way to do this, where you just select all of them, however, when I had tried to do that earlier, I don't know why. However, now we have to do this. So it's a little redundant. I'm sorry about that. For a little shortcut, when you have an object, edit its dimensions. Instead of pressing this, change the entire thing, you can just press T and then you have the box. So that will make it shorter, make it thin. I've been a little sick, which has been unfortunate, but it's been a good time for my body to rest. And I had these cough drops, which now I'm a little bit obsessed with. Cola, it's the echinacea honey and lemon. I absolutely love these. I don't know if you guys also have like a cough drop preference or favorite, but I absolutely love it. Yes, it does! Okay, I guess it's like 2 minutes. We'll see. Shift there, and there we go. Now, I've removed the fog from the level, however, I have to add it back. But when I had tried to playtest with, it was too foggy. Now, that is also something that we can change in the settings. However, I still want the player to see, because again, with the fog, I find it easier to -90 rather than 270, just because it's one extra step. Actually, not really, you're pressing the same amount of buttons. However, still, I digress. Nope. 3. Now also where light. What do you guys think? Should I add more areas for puzzles or more areas exploring your movement range, such as crouching? I don't want to change the level too much again because I wanted the concept of familiarity for the player, and also in terms of narrative, again, she's created this fantasy world, so it should sort of still be the same or very similar. So like things being rotated, totally fine, but there still being some objects, at least from reality and also from the previous fantasy level. So I've been working closely with our puzzle designer, Fran. Love him. Very, very smart and great. Some really, really great puzzle ideas. So we might also add, so I've also left a scroll here, again, because this is how, at least theoretically at the moment, the puzzle will be delivered to the player, but this can also be a hint to about where to find in case we don't. But I've also left another option here for in case we want to use it. So I've kept the graveyard here, but it is no longer where the player will find, because you don't want to repeat that twice and they will know exactly where to look. Unless you use reverse psychology and it is actually there, but they think, oh, there's no way that it could be there. We want variety. Yeah, so this is fantasy level. Again, I don't know what else I should add. Oh, I should change all the slowly start getting darker. There, yeah, I like it. So yeah, would you guys like to see some more items from the reality, like the reality levels? Or do you like more of the fantasy and this older aesthetic? Perfect. I made it a little too, oh, start that. my way out. Okay. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, I had 2? Oh my god, how many of these did I have? There we go. I also left this tab for while the player... where was that one bit that was there? Haha! That? Perfect. Actually, I like that it's not exact. At the moment, these objects here, there is nothing inside them. I'm actually a little bit worried about having this well object if there isn't anything inside, just because I don't want the players to jump in it. Which I think they would do, or I would try to do that. I'm just worried that, but again, that which is really best aspects of games design. For them, I say we're done with this, and we are going to create a new reality level together for 7 minutes or so, just for a little real level 2. Oh wait, no, Control C, Control V. Later. Sorry, I'm just speaking. I don't know how I want to start organizing this, because again, we're creating a little bit of a maze. So I think it would be tunnel objects that we have in place. Not quite sure which move them first. Add them, click this, name, all caps, so scooch. Ha, that's where you went. Let's do, yep, perfect, I already did that. I find it so much easier or faster is if when you're, say, a shelf with a bunch of objects on it, you make it as a parent object. So this one, I made the parent the shelf exactly, like the shelf item itself. And then I put all of the objects in here. So the crystals, then all of the books, and then the other crystals. So now when I want to move it, all I have to do is select the entire shelf. And again, because in the reality level. Oh, I didn't do that for this. Okay, perfect. Hello? Where did that go? Where did you disappear? Now see, I had for this shelf to move together as well. So we're going to do that. And create this game object. Name shelf 2. You select an object, hold shift. Select the other, drop this vase all the way down until we find shelf 2. There you are. Shift now. Again, I just select shelf 2 and alright. So I think that's all we have time for today. If you wanted to see how to texture objects and surfaces in general, please check out our short of my little tutorial. I realized it didn't require an entire streaming session, so we decided to do a little tutorial. Alright, have a great day, guys. I will see you guys next week. Bye!